Yo, what's up, GT? How's it going, man? Thanks for dropping by. We're going to load up the stream any second now. I'm just sharing it to the Discord. There's a quicker way to do this. Someone could please let me know. That'd be fantastic. Alright, live scene time. What's up, everyone? Yo, just stopping by to say good luck, have fun, and drop a like. Appreciate it. Always love the fact that you're able to do that. Fair warning, not sure if you're still here. With most of my future uploads, they're not going to be notified to subscribers just because it's hyper-specific guides that I feel like would send more people away. But, yeah, still appreciate you commenting every stream, every video. It's huge. Means a lot to me. Alrighty. Let's check the sound quality. Seems to be okay. Hopefully people can hear me. If not, I hope they'll let me know. Alright, let's play. So, not gonna play co-op because I'm just playing by myself. My tabs are good too. They are good. Oh. Right, just some standard floors. Endless gets a little too boring in my opinion. This was with me and my girlfriend, which I might play that later. Oh, never mind. No, this is single player. I know what I'm talking about. I've got Mechanist, I think it is, and a wizard with me. Finish it up. What makes this game unique is the fact that you have multiple different characters with different class abilities, and the combat is section based. The card also it's co-op, which is puts it in the category of like I don't know 5 total ever co-op deck building games, notably the Across the Obelisk and yeah, most of the other ones are pretty bad. All right. Let's actually go back because I have no idea what this build was, and I'd rather do that single player rather than just having you all sit there mindlessly watching me not have any clue what I'm doing. Mindlessly because I'd just be constantly searching through the cards like, oh, what's this? What's this deck supposed to do? What's that supposed to do? That would take a while. If there's anyone who wants to see me play one of the specific characters aside from the Book of Demons character, sadly YouTube didn't allow me to put anything other than that or the prologue. I had to put that. But there's Rogue, Mage, Warrior, and Tinkerer. Tinkerer does something where they make a bunch of different contraptions which do mainly damage at the start of each turn. Rogue is just straight up damage, mainly at the long range. Warrior does short range damage and is more defense oriented. And the Mage does a bunch of combos. I think the Mage I played the most. I haven't won with the Tinkerer a lot. Let's give it a shot. Run it plain and simple how it's supposed to be. First floor, I'll always start off playing by myself. So much bad luck with this lately. Try just upgrading my cards. Like, yeah, early game, it's just a couple spiders, nothing else. Easy mode. Well, should be easy mode. Hopefully it's easy mode. Contraption out there, kill one of them. Now, the way this character works is you make screws or cores to play stuff. Be easy though. That's how it's supposed to be. Now, when you play by yourself, since the game is meant to be co-op, you actually do have other companions pop up throughout the run. Let's see. 2 damage to the first monster, a long, medium cone for each screw you have. I mean, that's pretty good. It doesn't seem to get rid of the screws. That's actually pretty decent. At the end of your monster's turn, deal 2 unblockable damage in a long medium cone towards the nearest monster, or use a single core to make it 4. Long medium, that could be good. That could be a lot of fun. What's Grid Strike? Deal 1 damage if it's a section with a trap. No, traps are kind of weird. We'll do Hammer Throw. It's a safe option. Got a new companion. Warrior is not bad. We could go double Tinker, but that could be very risky, especially since that guy has no artifacts. Character already gives healing at the start. Heals each time. Let's see the cards in his deck. / shield blocks. Might go with the mage. Magic bolts. Let's try mage. Let's try to combo out. I steal +1 damage if you have no skill cards in my hand. Yeah, that's not going to happen very often. What are cards I want to upgrade? Damage, use 1 screw to make it unblockable and stun. Damage and long medium cone for each screw you have. Rain. First monster, and that's just entire cone. Gotcha. The prototype turn into. Should have gone with fire sprinkler then. Thanks. I need cards that give me more screws. That's honestly not bad. Magnet's also really good. I don't need that. I'll try Pinata. It's a risky move, but it might work out nice, and that worked out too. That's huge. Let's go with random. Oh, and it shows it's like a 1%. It's like a 1 out of 8 chance and it worked. That's fantastic. Let's get Magnet. 1 safe option, 1 risky option. 1 out of 9 chance it would have picked that, and it did. Alright. Normally it's good to remove cards in my deck more than anything else, just because deck freedom is good. Zap Zap, it's like, it can be really good if you just kind of break the system and have a whole lot of screws in your deck, but the problem is, if you don't, it's just Kind of mediocre at best. Ups are good until I have a warrior with me. Might another contraption. I do have a lot of sages in this run, so I'll just go with actually trying to get more money. Gonna dump that out from his hand. And dump out the heal too, honestly. So I can thin out the deck a bit. Alright. 3 damage and 1 damage, huh? Tally Pinata is pretty bad right now. Make it work. It does 1 damage for free, I might as well. That skeleton's using an ability that's gonna make it lose health, so I might as well do it on that. It also is 1 shot for either me or the mage. Gladly use it. Let's see. Mage has not very much. That's unfortunate. Help him out a bit. Excuse me, chat. Sorry about that. Like right now, Zap Zap's not bad. It's just weird that it still costs 1. I thought it used to be free. Honestly. Let's gear up first. The mage can magic bolt, get its mana back. And double magic bolt this guy. Mage really needs to upgrade its cards because this is very basic stuff. It's cool having the shields, but it's awkward as well. Boombird, that's actually something I could upgrade further. Pop up shield at the start of your turn, gain 1 block. If you have any cores, make it 3. Gain 1 block? I mean, that could be helpful, I guess, but at the same time, since it doesn't use anything. But the problem is, it's not something that goes away, so I'm constantly using that instead of other cards, which could be much more useful. There's probably a combo for it, I just can't think of it right now. Section with a trap, not gonna deal with that. Yeah, sure. Pop something if I have to. Ooh, legendary rogue and legendary mage available, as well as a rare mage. Let's see what this character has. Meditation, grimoire. I like. Grimoire's kind of weird. Swell. I'm not getting that one. That character I'll pass. I want additional card at the beginning of your turn. That's nice. Gain 3 additional mana on your first turn and get 1 less on later turns. That's just, I don't know how I feel about that. It's probably really good. Clears out the game early, but if you get a bad hand, then you're just screwed over for the rest of the game. Just play twice. Double volcanic lightning. Pack the bag. I don't know. It gives anyone mana, I guess, so it's not terrible. But it seems like a very unusual deck that's going to get flooded with Amnesia and Arcane Stupor. See what the rogue has. Cover, rogue tactics, breath control, improvise. Damage to all characters in near range. Okay, covers the near range. That's good, and also does long range stuff. I'll try the rogue. Why not? It's the Shadow Dancer. I've gotten lucky again. Jax seems to remove the gear ups. Those are pretty good. How many cards give me screws? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I could remove at least one of them. What other 2 cards would I remove though? Zap Zap, although it's good, I want to remove it. And Science, I'm not really using contraptions all too much. Like, contraptions are good. Don't worry about that late game. So I'll get rid of Science, and I'll get rid of Zap Zap. I'll definitely get some hate, I'm sure. Move to Magic Bolt, added Link. Nice. Improvise. And Mordhauer removed. Why? Improvise is amazing. Added Throw Knives. I guess I just upgraded it. Feels strange. Very strange. Don't think there's anything else I really need to remove from this deck. Got 4 cards to add screws out of 7, so I'm going to draw at the very least 2 of those on one turn, and if I'm unlucky, 2 on the next turn. These 2 work with screws. That's going to be gone. Yeah, no, this is good. I definitely don't need to remove any more. New artifacts, sounds fine. I've got none. Gilded skeletons. Delightful. All monsters in one section. Those spiders are still up. Probably this section is the most prevalent one. Yada, nice. Huge. A 10 health and attacking. Let's pop that one real quick. Damage from those 2. 3 damage. That guy will probably get enough block in a second. Very nice. Drop down some cover. Actually, this game will hold on to the healing blood since my deck's so thinned out. Another pinata ready. Doesn't really help a lot. Alright, what's attacking? We got 2, 2, 5. So that's gonna have to get killed. We've got 3312. Nice, delightful, fun. Let's drop another prototype. Unfortunate timing. I should have just popped that earlier. That can't be stunned. Those can. And that guy. See, he's got block. Damage and stun that one. He doesn't have block. I think this mage is pretty underpowered right now. Use him to get more pinatas out. Pop the spider. Only prototype. When there's a spider web around a card, it means you can't use it, so stump that out. I think this game is basically won. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's like the worst card I wanted them to. Oh, that stinks. Maybe not. Spoke too soon. This character will be fine though. He'll survive just dandy. too. How it works. If I return stun one monster with attack intent. The nearest unstunned monster returns the card to my hand. Yeah, that's a good save, actually. Ooh. Wanted to get one core without a strain. You can see that working down the road. Yeah, I like that because it's not taking away from my main strategy. I just saw streaming on Discord. I was like, where? What's up, Dan? How's it going, man? Yeah, I'm not streaming on Twitch anymore. It's just, like, if I do, don't get me wrong. Not trying to say I'll never do it. It's just very unlikely. I like streaming on YouTube because I can make it to where there's absolutely zero ads. And if people like my content, you know, they just subscribe right there. I'm not going to upload stuff to Twitch. No point, really, in my opinion. So, just my perspective. It might be a bit weird if I bounce between games on YouTube, but especially when I'm making long dark guides and long dark streams, hand in hand. Doing good. Just stop stream. Nice. Where are you streaming? Doombird will turn into splash damage and medium radius. One copy of the first contraption. That's heavy damage, but I'd rather just do that. 8 splash damage and a medium radius. Return it to my hand. That's if I break the true thing. Been a chill day. I've tried Kick, but it was kind of low features. Kick was low features, yes, but also it's promoting gambling, which I feel weird about. Also, with payouts, because I had the offer to be affiliated with them. I can only link like a bank account or a card, as opposed to having them mail a check, which just seems a bit weird. Like, don't get me wrong. Do I think they're just gonna be like, oh, we're gonna steal your money? No, but if they get hacked, especially with low features, seems like it's probably a higher chance. I'm just gonna steer clear. It was a bit of a shame. I gained some traction there. Now it's people that are there correlated to being kind of the messed up ones online, like Johnny Somali. I forget the other one. It's like some kid that's in Florida just, oh, you're not gonna fight me. Guards, protect me. I forget what his name is, but he does that the whole time. Been doing Wuthering Waves, just a little 2-hour one. It's been a minute. I don't know what that game is, to be honest. I'm not sure if I saw, like, maybe Scrappo playing it. Logan Paul, not Logan Paul. It was, gosh, let me look it up. I know Atosi's covered him. Atosi and Pegasus. Well, there's also that guy named Vitaly, which is also just going around harassing people. Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty is what his name is. Yeah, I mean, they've got their own issues. Oh my gosh. Rapid disassembly is actually interesting. Discard all cards, deal 3 damage in a medium radius, and gain 2 screws for each card discarded. I think the second part won't happen very well because, yeah, I don't know. That second part won't go well just because I'm going through my cards pretty fast. Saw Scrappo stream like 2 weeks ago. First time in like a year. Was fun to hang out. Yeah. Yeah. She dropped by, I think my first Long Dark stream. She dropped by. She worked Sunday? We were planning to play some antibiotic factor. I think that was a spell check error, but like that's hilarious. It said antibiotic factor. I should be free in the evening. Just for a couple hours. I do have the fiance in town, so I'm gonna be hanging out with her. But she'll be leaving likely 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Antibiotic factors. It's great. I did look up some guides on abiotic factor though, so I'm down to run it. I'll see if my friend can too, so then we can run. I think you were doing a 2-man, so we could have 4-man. Just kind of touch base with all the different skills and whatnot. Let me see. Bottle miasma could go bad, but we'll try it. Why not? Trade random card. Kind of at that stage. Bucks, yeah. Yeah, that turns it out as well. Full damage and 3 screws. If you have any cores, do it twice. Sure, we'll upgrade an attack card. What's hammer throw do? Magnet. Do boomstick. Yeah, 4-man would be fun. We have some things down. It's a lot of puzzle and farming, but once you get a little base set up, you're good to go. Fresh run will be a blast. Yeah. Just so me and my friend are prepared. Also, I learned this through research, but you know that space early on where you start of the game, you go through the door, you have 3 vent options, and one of them takes you to big spinning fan? What happens to that when the power goes out? Might have a secret area to go to. I think power goes out every night. Oh, let's see. What was I getting? Campfire? No. I never checked that, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't either. I looked up and was like, I was looking for other things because I could have sworn I got into an area I shouldn't have been able to. Like, that was walled off by those red bars. And I was thinking, I know I made it past these at some point because I got into that room. But how did I get into that room before? So I looked that up, and instead it told me how to get past the fan. I'm like, oh, that's smart. I don't mind spoilers as much because I just use them for videos, but weird stuff, right? Every night unless you have a backup generators. Yeah. Alright, let's play the next round. So not sure if you ever played co-op deck building games, but this is one of the better ones. It was pretty bad for a minute, but it made some semi-decent updates. Woo! That worked well. Wasn't a skeleton every time received damage. Delightful. Absolutely delightful. Pop this out of the deck real quick. Finally, this character's being useful. They have freeze. Toss that. I've been playing 33 Immortals recently. You tried that before? I don't know what it is, actually. What kind of game is it? Given the turn, I might as well dump meditation now to get an extra mana each turn. Eventually I'm going to hold that and like make it good, but no point to right now. Not going to be helpful. Now it gains 5 block. Like stunning that now is a bad idea. Instead, stun one of the skeletons. That's not skeletons. Stop that spider. It's a 33-player roguelite. Reminds me of Hades. Ooh, okay. Hades is good. A game similar to Hades you might like that's co-op as well is Sworn. Not sure if you checked that out yet. Ooh, if I can get 3 screws, which should be pretty easy. Yeah, pretty well. And boom goes a Whopper. No candy. I've not checked it out. I'll have a look. I'm gonna take a small break for coffee to pack a few boxes. I'll be lurking. No worries. Hope the packing goes well. Spider. Those are just spawning spiders. I'm not really as worried about those. You know, I'm worried about them getting here. I don't have the mana. Gobi. Nope, didn't work. Gobi let me down. Pop a spider at least. Not oh my gosh, I said skeleton for spider and spider for skeleton. Pop the skeleton archer, because those ones deal a ridiculous amount of damage compared to everything else, normally. Nice. The incoming damage. Well, that's not very helpful now. Dump that off. Mark whatever we want. Well. That, yeah. Wait on that. 18 screws. Well, I think I found the combo. And it died to summon a 15 health guy. That's delightful. But he's dead. Oh, I clicked too quick. I have no idea what I put in my deck, and I don't think it's a good one either. Gain 2 screws for each non-summoned monster killed in the section. Yeah, maybe it's good. Could be good. Summon rogue. Bear warrior. Mage. 5 blocks after turn. If you use attacks. Hero starts with 10 HP or less. Transfer. And that's nice because it's an AI character, so I could just not care. Equilibrium is extremely strong. Yeah, let's try it. Why not? Why not? Hire the common mage or rare mage. Boomstick becomes legendary. Let's see, Quake. Deal 10 damage and gain 5 screws. If you have 2 or more cores, deal 40 damage and gain 10 screws. Nice. Move all contraptions, deal 10 damage or 25 damage if you have 2 cores. To all monsters. To all monsters. For each type of contraption removed. Ooh. Alright, that's a lot of damage to everything. Use all your cores, attack 2 random monsters for each core spent, deal 20 damage to each. These are pretty good. These are pretty good. Well, Kobe. 2 cards? No. Give 3 block, gain 3 screws? Sure. And upgrade the same one twice. Give 5 block, gain 4 screws. Gain 1 screw for each 2 points of block I have. Not likely helpful. Gain 1 block for every screw you have. No. Trying to get screws. Flash. Swell too. Yeah, it's better than swell. A lot of summoners. Nothing with 1 health. Everything's attacking this guy for some reason. That's fine. About to be really helpful to me. Damage right now. Has to be in the way, of course. That's a poison spider. Those are annoying. On him. Oh, it's a corpse. I have no idea about that. That's delightful. What's that? Block and radius? No. Get out of here. Drop down meditation. That character's killing itself. That one's gonna be low. Just dump it on the 8 damage, right? Let me just not play that earlier and just wait a bit. That's fun. Dump it right there. So much extra block. Get damage last turn. Heal the most wounded hero by 20% of your max HP. Interesting, why not? Yo, how's it going, Lane? Crackin', gotcha. Dan was just here a second ago talking about abiotic factor on Sunday. So we can do a 4-man if you like. 4-man fresh wipe. Probably be after 2 p.m. Central Standard Time for me. I play the card before I have block, apparently. A bit annoying. Makes sense, but it's annoying. Hell yeah. Alright. I'm trying to get damaging that guy because I think I can kill him. That's an old alarm. Monster for each crew I have, so I deal 24 damage to him. That's just 2 damage. That thing can get killed easily. Of course, there's another one in the way now. Another 2 in the way now. That's so annoying. Do the scary one first. Boop. Big guy's dead. Yeah. Drop that down. Drop the healies. Do that. Double all heals. It's pretty solid. Dump that right there. Came in late. What's the goal we're after? Beat all the baddies in this game? Yes, it is a co-op roguelike deck building game in a dungeon setting. Yes, that's the best way to word it. Okay, this guy's gonna get smoked. That's unfortunate. Yeah, he's taking a little bit of damage. Just a little bit. And I drew bad. Nope. Camera looks cool. Yep, it's set by different portions. So it works really well for co-op. With this, it's fun because if you do single player, you can get different companions down the road. Different characters, of course, as well. What can the wizard do? Draw cards. Sounds good. Librium for the win. That's help. That helps a decent amount. Twice. 8 damage. Oh, those have so much block. Oh my goodness. But I can deal 50 damage. That's helpful. We'll just top the one with the most stack, most block. Well, most block mainly. Double the block, that's cool. Yeah, just gonna go on the defensive magic marker. Oh no, that's something else. Only taking one. Yeah, if you want to play it sometime, let me know. One of the few good co-op deck building games. Like, the only other one I can think that turned out well was Across the Obelisk. Gotta get back to work, but I'll be lurking. No worries. See you around. Appreciate you dropping by. Put that trap right there. And can't kill anything else, so we'll just kill that guy. Woo! Could have done 3 knives on him. That's awkward. That's really awkward. These alarms I wasn't aware of. Sorry, chat. Howdy, everybody. Flash out is completely useless right now unless I want to exhaust a card in my hand, which honestly I might. Play the cards that are good and dump that off. Probably won't. Yeah. That could stop making, honestly, in near range. No. I was hoping it could be long range. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that card probably. If nothing can get killed, I'll just prevent a summon. Buckler, and just use Lash Out to get rid of Flash from this particular battle. This, my main characters that could probably use a little more card draw. William, welcome back. Appreciate you dropping by 3 streams in a row. Hope you're doing well. So this character's taking 16 now, so using Lash Out's actually a good idea. Let's start off. Damage. Maybe I should have started off with some damage. Lash Out. Why does that card not work? Hold up a second. I must be misreading something, because I'm pretty sure it said deal damage equal to the damage you're taking. You're fine? Well, that's good to hear. Fine's better than what it could be. The prototype. Character is now in a really bad spot. Summon, that's wait for that. I can do the block pretty easily. Wipe out the other enemies. Gotta. Got a weird, like, defensive sequence of cards. How do I feel about that? Pop him for 100. Another healer. I'm tired of them. Just drop that there. It's much more slower paced deck than what I'm used to, but it works. Now I have any cores. I wasted that core for that trap. Nice. Played that earlier. So much easier when you're playing one character than multiple. Ooh, backpack ballista. Springblade I don't need. Junk mail. Honestly, it could work pretty well with my deck, but I don't want to make it too diverse. After at the end of monster's turn, use one screw to deal 12 splash damage in a larger radius around one random monster. Yeah, sure, why not? Sounds like fun. Also, don't have to upgrade it. I remove a gear up at this point. What do I end up removing? The junk trap I really haven't used that much. Like, it's good, but I just I'm tired of wasting cores, if I can help it. That's risky. To deck this refine, that's really risky. Let's do it! Woo! Alright, now Gear Up is getting removed. Yeah, Gear Up has to get removed now. Or I can just not? Huh, okay. It doesn't force me to do it. Solid. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10 cards. 9 once I play one. Stick works just fine. With that in mind, I have no problem removing Gear Up. That's unfortunate. Well, figured I'd try. I don't normally do the new card option, but let's try it. Why not? Give all 2 block to all monsters. Nope, nope, never mind, it's gone. It's dead. See ya. Three, 4, 5. I miscounted. Wow, that's great. Math. Great. They're just not tired yet. Now they are. Not the guy that gives everyone block, actually. No one likes that. Yeah, I should have just killed him. Well, that stinks. Damage coming in. Deal damage to a monster in near range, equal to your incoming damage. Well, let's pop this guy then. Sounds good to me. Invigorate. I haven't seen this one in a while. Gain 1 mana and draw 1 additional card every turn. Focus with cost -1. Yeah, so that's actually something to wait on. Unless, well, this turn there's nothing to use the character on because the character is so focused on helping everyone out. At this point, might as well thin out that deck a little bit. So when I kill a monster that has that, web's a card that killed it. Yep. Dang. Hey, what's up, Cast? 7. Be here. Welcome back, Dan. How's packing going? Up though. The ow. That this on YouTube I've never done. Doing single player, which normally I don't stream at all. I figure it's pretty boring. Just dump that on him so we can't summon. Those two are gonna kill themselves on their turn. Not sure if you know, but you're... Oh, it is? Really? Okay, I had no idea. Sorry about that. Can you hear me fine when I talk like this? Or is it still cutting in and out? That's really good to know. I had no idea. Just let me know. I might have been just kind of thinking to myself, which I think out loud sometimes. Is it like staticky at all? Now it's fine. Okay. Then yeah, I was murmuring to myself like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm kind of thinking. I don't know. That's probably what it was. But I'll turn on my mic just a little bit more. Hopefully that'll help out. That was your internet? Okay. Well, it might also be that I'm just talking away from my mic. I was turning up in general. Yeah. If it's staticky, let me know, because the static means I gotta unplug, replug, because I know it's an expensive mic. Well, expensive being over $100. It does that randomly. It's delightful. You can literally be in a game of Marvel Rivals and it'll randomly shift. Need to overextend right now. Let's see. What was I doing? That works. That's not the one summoning. Shoot. That guy needs to go. Unless I play his turn properly. Unweb that. Backpack Ballista. Excited for that. Down the prototype. Get some more screws. 15 damage to something. Wait a second. That's blocking the radius. Get rid of that. It's out of here. Yaddy. Ah, bad draws. Hoping for something else. Let me see. How many cores do it twice? Well, I do have cores, which should do it twice. Oh, that's why I'm saying -8. Duh. Yeah. Potatoed hard right there. I was like, I didn't do 8 damage twice. It's hard to do it twice when it doesn't allow you to. Yeah, let's kill that. It can get a webbed guard instead. Makes more sense because main characters got main character things. Let's play Magic Marker. I haven't been playing that a lot. Grimoire. Magic Marker again. Mark it up. Whew. That ballista put in some work there. That's fun. Put in some work. And watch that character kill itself. Woo! Next round. Activate the first contraption and the last contraption once. In one core, increase the cost by 1 screw. I guess I do have space for another card. The end of monster's turn, deal 6 damage, 6 splash damage on a medium radius around 1 random monster. Let's just go with contraptions. I've got enough screws as is. I don't really need the cores yet. Silver Spoon, 3 gemstones. Makes more sense than doing that. I'll lose 2 health, I don't mind. Grid Strike, don't need that. Trebuchet and Duct Tape, nope. Magnet and Rewire. Rewire is good. There's nothing wrong with that. Magnet I don't really need though. Great selected card, upgrade in Influence. Influence could be pretty good. What's this one again? At the end of monster's turn, deal 8 unblockable damage in a long, medium cone towards the 3 nearest monsters. Use a core to make it 10. Uses cores, which I don't really want. Use 1 screws. 1 screws? To deal 12 splash damage in a large radius around 1 random monster. It's just using screws, that's using cores. I guess the backpack ballista just makes more sense. Emerthow's putting in enough work already. Hammer time, I guess I could use. I don't know. Kobe. Dang it. My damage in a medium radius. 1 copy of the first contraption or exhaust. Try Boombox. Haven't tried it before. Why not? Ooh, emergency tonic is nice. Alrighty. Oh, no, it's Loony Ghosts. Those are annoying. Blindside should help. School Archer is going to deal a lot of damage. They deal 10 damage apiece. I mean, wrong. Right now I am taking damage, but I'm more worried about that. Can 5 block, 10 if you have shaky hands. Actually. Oh, that's a smarter move. In 1 mana and 3 block, take this card to hand every time you get tired or shaky hands. Ooh. Sounds good to me. Figure eight, I saw that earlier. It's equilibrium. Dang. This is a rough setup, honestly, for this point of the game. There's just so many high-powered monsters, and the other ones are doing something kind of important as well. 20 damage, though. That'll help. Wipe him out. Heroes draw 3 is nice, but not really right now. That or exhaust. Ooh, that's huge. That's huge. Get him out of here. Boombox is powerful. Woo. That was a good play. I sure just play Simulacrum. That's now I meant to play Ascendance. That stinks. That stinks. Oh man. Well, let's get rid of that card at least. Thin out the deck a bit. That's unfortunate. What cards work with the contraptions again? Cores again? Those two do. No, I think this turn will be fine. Ooh, they have anger. Uh-oh. Hold for this. Okay. Of course, the archer that has the deal damage equal to damage taken card isn't taking damage. Crazy how that works. Crazy how that works. Oh, let's stun you. Oh, I can't because you're stunned last turn. Never mind. Let's remove that from the equation. If I take out every single enemy that's far from everything else, then I can just kind of kill it all with this in one radius swoop. That's kind of my plan. That seems like a good plan to me. Seems like a solid plan right there. Right there. Ah, they moved. No. It would have been a complete wipe. That's still a fun play, though. I'll clip it. I will still clip it. Sorry, I keep murmuring. I don't know why I murmur so much when I play this game. It's kind of weird. But I keep doing it. Hmm. Boom. And then the game sounds down a bit. It seems to be getting a bit loud, and that might also contribute to the issue. Move the first contraption completed, gain 5 screws and 1 core. No. These are all your screws. All heroes gain 3 block for each screw spent. No. No. I'll do that for maybe an achievement another time. Gain 1 mana when your deck is shuffled for the first time during each battle. That gives me 1 mana 1 time. Okay. Alright. Whew. It has been successful every time I've done that. That is not normal. Not complaining, but it's not normal. Something I start with Boombox, that's probably the best thing. 20 splash damage. Removing a copy of a contraption would be annoying. Yeah, I'll try that. I'll try the combo. Barrage is nice. Maximum effort is nice. Brand of Doom. 5 marks. Wow, cool. Yeah, no, that's nice. Wasn't expecting that to show up. That's a new spot. I don't know if I've seen. Oh, maybe I have. Workshop, where you can exchange and upgrade cards or get a random influence for the next battle. Influence for next battle is kind of mid. There's 1 card I'm not using, so I'll try to remove that. Sadly, it is only 1 card though. Just the junk trap. One I accidentally quick clicked. Quick clicked. So junk trap and maybe the prototype can go. Let's have the trebuchet and the ballista. That wouldn't be bad. Oh, I drew a bad hand. I made that always in my hand, but I drew bad. Alright, cool crawlers are annoying. The puffy corpse needs to go. I've got blindsided, so that won't be too hard to do. Give all heroes 1 additional mana next turn. Yeah, cool. Yeah, why not? Play that. That's instantly replaces itself. Chitin armor is annoying. I think I just blindsided that guy first. Because Puffy Corpse attacks everyone, which is just obnoxious. Very obnoxious. Yeah, let's get rid of him. Make it an easier fight. Throw knives on these guys because none of them have that weird chitin armor crap. Equilibrium, of course. Now I have enough. Play Boombox away, want to. Hoping to wipe out more of those at once, but might just take out those. See, 8 damage is something. I don't hit any of those. It doesn't work well against them. I could take out one of the battering goats. Why not? Clears the field a little bit. Something will be annoying later. It's not bad. Not as worried about a loony ghost. That's actually only 3 of them. Just pop those. Backpack Ballista sounds fantastic. Let's stop the characters that are moving up a little bit. At least momentarily. Let's play Reinvigorate. Let's play that early, just to get it out of the hand. I want to have that later. Honestly, Ascendance is fine here too. Man, that deck has Ascendance and Equilibrium. That's crazy for a companion to have that. It almost never happens. Go for this. I'm tired, so that'll help me out next turn. I guess let's persevere that. I could have lashed out to exhaust one of them, but I just don't have a reason to. Those are actually both decently helpful, given the situation. Hammer throw, what am I using it on? I guess one of those guys. Those guys are just so extreme. I have no... I should have played Ascendant sooner. That was a bad play. That was a bad play. Do still have a core, so I can get hopefully 6, but at least 3 of those back. Does work like that. Nice, nice. That's only 12. Never mind. Not as nice. Spray the trebuchet. No, not a bad turn at all. That was a great turn. What's fun is when you have such a big deck, though, that sounded bad. With such a small deck to where that all sounded bad. Where you just always draw Equilibrium. You play it and you draw it to draw Ascendance, to draw Equilibrium, rinse and repeat. One guy wastes his whole turn, but everyone else gets like multiple turns, essentially. Mover intent flanks. Oh, that's beautiful. I love to see that. I know they'll get their block, but still, hits 4 characters out of 6. Chef's kiss. Can't complain. Triage. Heal the most wounded hero by 3 times the mana cost of the most expensive card in hand. Exhaust that card. That card. This card? Oh no, exhaust whichever card. Yeah. Well, be sure not to waste a certain card. Alright, so let's make sure not to waste Equilibrium, because I definitely don't want to lose that. Now let's dump out Triage just to drop a quick heal. Mend wounds, that's not going to happen. Not likely, at least. We can play Ascendant. Let's play these cards. Replace itself, gives 3 block, won't complain. Scissor Strike. Well, not Scissor Strike. Go for the eyes. Whatever that card's called on that guy. Kill that guy. We'll bring him low, I guess. Not kill him because... weak. Yeah. Give more cards back. Brand of Doom. Sounds fantastic. Drop some more markers down. That's in the other zone. I'm just making mistakes now. Oh no. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad, everyone. So many contraptions. And a trap for no reason. Woo! Boom. Boom. Broomstick's not bad. Look type at the end. The start of your turn, gain 2 block. If you have any cores, make it 5. Whirligig is a definite no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna remove 2, being junk trap. What else? What else am I gonna remove? Prototype, because it's just not firing off like I need it to. Actually, the boomstick would be one of the worst cards in my deck right now. What's the worst possible hand I could have? So, boombox, trebuchet, ballista, field flux, hammer throw. That would be the absolute worst hand I could have. So, thing is, that's still not giving me any screws to work with. Get the boomstick. One additional mana when fighting bosses. Yeah, that's a good one. Get that. Move 2 cards, prototype, and junk trap. I've got 9 cards, so each turn I'll be getting more than half my deck. And I believe Boombox will get destroyed, so yeah, it'll be even better. Upgrade a card. Boombox, never mind. We're upgrading the Boombox now. The one card I was talking about. Carpet Bombing. Deal 35 splash damage in a medium race around 2 random monsters. Remove the first contraption or exhaust. That's kind of funny. That's a funny card, not really a good card. It could turn out really bad. Use all your cores, not gonna mess with that. Remove all your contraptions and deal 10 damage, or 25 damage if you use 2 cores, to all monsters for each type of contraption removed. Let's just try carpet bombing. I don't know, the other ones are a little too complicated, situational. Deflect and rallying cry is good. I don't know what that is. We'll see you later. Another boss. Second boss on the way. Second boss. I gotta check my phone before people might be unhappy. Nice. Hang out with a friend at night. That'll be fun. Making burgers. Can't complain about that. Pretty hard to mess up a burger. Unless you watch Hell's Kitchen, in which case you can definitely mess up burgers. That's one of the funniest things about the show. It's like, I know I don't cook things to perfection, but when people make like eggs and they're raw, or they make pizza and the dough is like frozen. It's like, how do you, well, not frozen obviously because it's not frozen pizzas, but it's like so uncooked on the bottom, and like you cut the pizza and it's doughy. It's like, how do you miss that? I don't know. Hell's Kitchen. Attack cards can't be played until 3 other cards are played first. I do not like that boss. That boss is annoying. Fortunately, there's no damage coming in, so that shouldn't be too hard to compensate for. Yeah, damage last turn, heal all heroes. That's good. I don't think I'll need it to. I hope I didn't just do myself. I shouldn't need that. I should not. Cool. That's an easy card to use. Can't do anything there. Good thing I have other characters, or I would literally be dead. Magic marker. Let's drop that, I guess. And too old for this. Nice. Now I can play attacks. Time for things to be destroyed. Hopefully. Ideally. Would be fantastic. What's that? Mirage Lancer. Huh. I don't think I've seen that one before. I do not think I've seen that one ever. Sorry if my mic's a little bit soft. I'm gonna try to see what it looks like here. Alright. I'm probably not playing anything else from this character, so up. Let's destroy that cool archer, actually. I do not like that character. 10 power is obnoxious. So do I play carpet bombing? Or do I not? Kobe! Oh man, that's fun. Dump that out of the deck. I want to see it again. Kill that guy. I'm off by 1, no. That's fine. It's okay. Lower the cost of 2 random cards in hand to 0 until they are played or the turn ends. That's a really good card. That is a really solid card, honestly. I'm gonna play that first. And let's just drop the free card, so now your boy can just get smoked. Time to equilibrium. Let's try Age. It's gonna remove that other card that I don't really need. It's there, but it's not super helpful. They do not have a core. Let's get a core. Let's boomstick that guy before he deals damage. The other guy is dealing damage. That's annoying. Uh, 15 damage. Wipe out him. Just for the heck of it. Chainmail shirt. Deal damage equal to your incoming damage. Exhaust a random card. That's pretty weird. Let's stun the boss. I don't want him to bring any people back. Honestly, I probably could have just killed the boss. I could have just killed the boss. That's unfortunate. Let's just kill that other guy that's dealing damage instead. Healy dealy. And let's play another equilibrium. Woo! Don't need reinvigorate. We'll dump that out of the hand. Play some more stuff. Woo! It's just fun. Grimoire again. Equilibrium's back. I can't use it right now, but it's back. So let's dump it out. This is so messed up, man. And you're dead. Combos. You love it. Gain 1 screw and draw 1 card. Add 1 quick sort to your hand. Move the first contraption to the last position. Return this card to your hand exhausted on discard. 0 to gain 1 screw and draw 1 card. That replaces itself and does something, so yeah, that's cool. Why not? Companion, Legendary Mage. I am not getting rid of this dude though because he's got the combo pieces. That is some decent legendary stuff though. Inferno? I've never seen. But that's high risk and mid reward. Let's see what the artifacts are. Add a random scroll to your hand at the start of your turn. That's honestly pretty good. Well, Quad Ruby is good. Kill Boss is good. See the details on the warrior. The deets. Kill a wounded monster with 10 or less HP. That's basically just deal 9 damage. Well, 10 damage on occasion, which is kind of weird for 10. Deal 12 damage minus your current block in a medium radius. And get 2 stamina for every monster killed. Discard all skill cards. So this is not a very helpful warrior in the ways you'd assume a warrior would be. Fury. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about that. Interesting, but kind of looks like Montoya or whatever from Legend of Zorro. I'm not doing the quote. We've all heard it too much. Oh, I keep forgetting I can do this in single player. I can change my companions' locations. Oh, man, that stinks. That stinks. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Your attacks deal +1 in near range, -1 in far. No. No. No, that's not how that works. I don't like that. Go 15 HP at the beginning of a boss battle? No. Well, I had to lose that eventually. There it is. Yeah, that stinks. That's not very helpful. And who would have guessed I'm not going to get rid of anything? Copycat. Bargain. Ooh, move 2 bad cards. Got a better version. Accession is amazing. All heroes draw cards until they have their hands full and get 1 extra mana. Wild. Oh my goodness. It's got Accession. Tri-Age if need be to thin out the deck. Equilibrium. So I can just get an absurd amount of mana and cards as well. And Ascendance and Grimoire to just cycle through. That's crazy. This is just stamina destruction. It just destroys the game. But it's fun. I like it. Cool skeleton guarding a workshop. Ugh. Upgrade cards. Exchange cards. Exchange something. I don't really need new cards, so let's do that. I'll have to deal with Cool Skeleton when I see them, and that both these characters have bosses, so I can't change their locations at all. Woo! Double boss. Delightful. Can't wait. Cannot wait. A Horror Whopper. And a Shamanic Goat. What are these? Wasn't damaged this turn. All monsters gain +3 strength. Okay, so if that guy's getting attacked at least once a turn. Hopefully getting stunned. At the start of your turn, increase the strength of a... I hate this card so much. It makes one other card just absolutely busted. Absolutely busted. But, fortunately, my deck seems a little bit busted too. So let's try to make this work. Start with that. Might as well. Good card if I draw it back later, which I'm sure I will. Get some screws out here already. Carpet bombing. I think that's a good start. That's a great start. I'm just gonna keep carpet bombing from this card. Oh my gosh. That's such a crazy card with a whole bunch of extra mana in card draw. Spike session. Fortify first. Maximum effort. Just kind of thin out the deck a bit. Game block equal to another hero's block. It's interesting. It's good. Not really good right now, but it's good. All heroes draw cards, so this character will as well. Huh. Nice. Very nice. Play Accession. Because that is an absurd number of cards. That card is absolutely ridiculous. I think I have my entire deck in my hand right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm off by one card. But yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Cannot complain about that. Let's get a core out there so I can start getting a lot more screws. Alright, that guy's trying to rush in and explode. He seems to be doing the most... Well, actually, I can just remove this character right now. That sounds fantastic. That sounds like the play. Cool, don't have to worry about that now. Oh no, that card's actually not as good because it does flood my hand with these quick sorts that move the first contraption to the last position, return this card to your hand. That actually isn't a good card in this deck. Although it did replace itself, it doesn't work with this whole combo I'm doing. That guy has 30 HP, that's a lot of health. Cost of one random card in your hand is 0 at the start of the turn. Don't really need that right now. Let's blindside that skeleton. Get him out of there, out of the equation. Scissor strike the boss. But he can't heal this turn, and he won't do his weird thing where he gives everything 3 strength. Sure, let's dump some arrows out. A lot of things at 1. Kind of awkward. Reinvigorate won't be needed, so let's get rid of that. Equilibrium could be used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Equilibrium can be used now. The Rallying Cry to make 2 cards cost 0. Seems good. More boomsticks. Clear the field and get a lot more of those screws. Well, I'm actually kind of low on mana now. So this would deal 50 damage currently. Right side, I can dump all these contraptions out once my turn's over. Let's just remove him. Don't want to deal with that. Ah, Brand of Doom. Might as well. I don't think there's really much else I can do to really make an impact. So... Is there anything else that costs 0 on his side? No. So, main character. That will deal 55 damage. That sounds great to me. You're supposed to be asleep right now? Well, then why are you awake? What, are you playing Warframe or something? How's it going, Laura Locke? I appreciate you dropping by. But I would appreciate better if you did actually fall asleep when you should. Oh, wait a second. Does that card have exhaust? No, it exhausts itself. Ah, it makes sense because that's 70 damage for 0. But if it didn't, I could just blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up. Oh, man, that'd be ridiculous. Other boss is down. Heck no. Can't sleep since I stayed awake to make sure my mom wakes up in time to do what she wants to do. Gotcha. Okay, so you're just being very generous. That's respectable. But I do hope you get some sleep. All heroes draw 2 cards. For 0, you say? Well, would you look at that? Or reuse. Activate the first contraption, then remove it. Complete to gain 6 screws and 1 core. I'm not going to use reuse. I don't see myself using that correctly. Field repairs is decent. 10 cards. After that, will be 9 cards. I could do that. We'll get sleep later. Gosh, so what time is it for you right now? Change hammer throw. No, definitely not. That card is too helpful to keep getting. 5 a.m. Gotcha. Yeah, it's like literally 12 hours different from me. It is 5 p.m. here. So when you said you wanted to play Fortnite tomorrow, do you mean the today for you and tomorrow for me? Just clarifying, because if you mean tomorrow the next day, likely not gonna happen. The fiance is in town, so might be Saturday. Tomorrow for me is Friday. Okay, gotcha. Just checking. I don't even know if I can say like, oh, just Friday, because I don't know what day it is for you. I don't know how time change works like that. The differences. When you're free is fine. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, tomorrow I should be free basically the whole day. I might try to do a long dark stream. I'm gonna try at least make a video, which shouldn't take long. I'm just lazy currently. Lazy and busy with wedding planning and stuff, but yeah, it should work. Should work. If you want to play it sometime tonight, if you actually get to sleep, well, I don't know when that'd be. Whatever, I'll let you know. I'll let you know if I don't get a response. I'm playing something else. You know my answer. Random class influence active? That's interesting. I've never seen that before. That's cool. Change hammer throw and roll blocks for jack trap. No, I don't need that. Upgrade tabletop trebuchet. Okay, upgrades are good. What would that do? Turn into another backpack ballista, which is honestly pretty strong. It's like double the damage for one more screw. Yep, that's gonna happen. Because who cares about cores when I'm already just breaking the game with extra screws? Alright, let's go down. Chain shot arrow sounds fantastic. Dark pact sounds risky. Midnight oil is amazing. Arcane wager is also pretty darn good. One, all heroes draw 4. You get 1 mana for each card you've drawn that costs 2 or more. That's really good because I have cards that cost more after giving more cards and mana. That's all the legendaries combined when you have it on the mage is absolutely busted. Absolutely busted. So, next zone we have, I can upgrade cards. Is there anything I really want to upgrade? Oh yeah, those. Yeah, that's pretty good. 10 damage, gain 5 screws. If you have 2 or more cores, which won't happen, deal 40. That makes that deal more damage. That's always good. Stun all monsters. If you have any cores, every hero draws a card. 0 to stun all monsters. Okay, so I'm choosing to upgrade cards because as nice as organized is, stunning everything sounds fantastic. Add 1 cold fusion to my hand at the start of my turn. All heroes draw 1 cards for every cord. That doesn't work well with me. 1 exponentiation to my hand. At the start of your turn, 1 random hero draws 1 card per stack. And you add a single copy of this card to your draw pile. Okay, so it kind of tries to go infinite in an awkward way. Got it. Metalworks turns into this. Solidification. All heroes gain 10 block and gain 5 screws. Add 4 cookies to the draw pile, where you gain 2 screws, exhaust it when it's done, and if you have any cores, you draw a card as well. Honestly, that's actually pretty good for this deck. I've never used that before, but that actually works well. It's just, I love the artwork. It shows, like, the cookie, it shows the artwork. You can't see it fully, but, it shows someone eating a cog like it's a cookie. Oh, gosh. And then when I have kids, it's gonna be terrifying. But currently, it's kind of hilarious to think about. So, upgrading cards. I'm not really worried about artifacts. I haven't been using them. New cards, don't need that. Let's upgrade cards. You have... Yeah, I guess that's a better option. Battering Flame Goat. Man, these runs do take a while. It's been like a 2-hour run. And I'm still not finished yet. I guess it'd be better if I just knew everything and ran through it, but that's not me. Let's start with some equal... Actually, that's good. That works better. Drop that out. Equilibrium time. Organized time. There it is. That's now I meant to play. That's what I meant to play. Okay, 28 damage coming to this guy. That's a lot of damage coming in. Drop that off. It cleared up some stuff that wasn't doing anything. That's helpful. Gain 1 mana and draw 1 additional card every turn. Fun. Very fun. I'll drop that now. Time for some carpet bombing. Woo! Oh my gosh, it's so good. That's so good when it hits correctly. It's so great. Oh man, that's so fun. Not saying that doing what that card says is fun. Saying that card is fun. That was cringe. Deal 5 damage to the monster. If it kills it, draw a card and repeat for the nearest monster. Yeah, that seems good to me. Oh, nice. Yeah, I just gave me 3 cards for 1 and dealt 15 damage. Remove you. Stun you. Time for some accession. That's so absurd. That's absolutely busted. Oh my gosh. Turn 1 victory. There we go. That works. Deal 4 damage, use 1 screw to stun. Activate the first and last contraption once. Nah, I'm good. I'm okay. My deck is solid as it is. This should be the final battle. So, question becomes, do I try... Well, there's 3 cards that won't get upgraded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3 of 11 won't get upgraded, so it's now 8 cards. The boomsticks would be great to upgrade. The hammer throw would be tragic. Toby. Why? Why would you pick the hammer throw? No. No. Fine, hammer time. We'll try it. Oh, gosh. That's 1 out of 8 chance. And it chose the one thing I didn't want. Ugh. Quantum flow. That's fine. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. But it's fine. We'll make it work. Equilibrium to weave ley lines. Okay, equilibrium is gonna be gone, but weave ley lines is pretty good. Pretty sure that's yep. 5 mana and draw 2 cards is really good, especially when you're next able to draw your entire deck into your hand, and then after that you're able to draw other cards from other stuff. Yeah, that seems good to me. That seems really really solid. So let's see what the boss is. Final boss. Gonna knock him out, hopefully. It is the chef. So this is gonna be a longer than turn 1 battle just by how he is created. So let's see. Right now he can only take 5 damage a turn. Obviously, that's gonna be changed. Strange player gets a random meat card. Spawn 2 monsters at the beginning of the next turn. See 27 damage coming at this guy. And 3 damage coming at him. I'm not really worried about the damage a whole lot right now. Right now, at least. Let's see. Chain Shot Arrow would be good once some characters have been damaged. Chopped Meat, deal 5 damage to a player. Increase thick skin. Whatever, fine. To any player by choice. Okay. Both of these are annoying. So we're going to dump it on the 2 non-me characters. Because I would very much like to increase... Wait. I thought I increased by 5 both times. This only increased up to 11, though. That's annoying. Alright. By 3. Oh. Well, drop some more damage on the Shadow Dancer, I guess. Fortunately, Tri-Age will actually be useful now. Now, what does Dark Pact do? Because I haven't read this before. All heroes gain 5 block, 2 mana, and draw 2 cards. After 3 turns, deal 50% of your max HP as damage to all monsters and yourself. Exhaust. It's not going to work too well against this character, but that'll be amazing in other battles. Be absolutely amazing in other battles. Time for some carpet stuff. Give as much block to all heroes as the incoming damage each one has. I'll save that for later. Oh, I'm dumb. I should have at least played that earlier. Play Midnight Oil now. Try just to get rid of the Dark Pact, because I'm not going to use it this game. Let's weave ley lines. Hey, William, I think Laura might have gone AFK. I think she's bringing up going to sleep, but welcome back. Stun all monsters with attack intent. And get tired. I'll play that. Let me see. Might as well dump that out of my deck. That'd be helpful. 5 block to all heroes that have 5 or more incoming damage. Otherwise 2. Okay. Let's use that as well. And 3 screws when I do this. Do need card draw. That's really bad luck. That's some really bad luck right there. That's what happens though, name of the game. Let's play bargain, get out of the deck. On the boss, so he doesn't do whatever his intent was. He's probably buffing everything up, which I don't like that. I don't like that idea. On that character. There's the core. Gain 1 core. Give 1 mana and draw 1 contraption. Alright. That is pretty helpful. Again, just very awkward that I have this forehand. Save those at 0 cost for later on. Play the ballista. Doesn't make a difference. Let's play it just to be safe. Sorry about the keyboard ASMR. Friend gave me a call. 5 damage to player. Increase thick skin counter by 3. Increase strength of all monsters by 5. One will die, so that's fine. Heal all monsters by 5. Whatever. Just get it out of there. Get it out of the hand. So I don't have to worry about it. 15 damage incoming from that guy. 8 damage from that guy. And then everything else should be fine. I cannot really use barrage. There's nothing moving or flanking, which is aggravating. The damage equal to your incoming damage exhausted random card. So 15 damage or 14 damage, I guess. Yeah, let's use it to kill the guy who's attacking. Oh, it just gives itself plus size strength. That's fine. Killing itself, that's okay. Whatever. Add 5 marks. I'll probably just dump this on him. Seems like a good play. All heroes draw 4 cards. Try that. We'll try that this once. And it's strain, so it makes it cost more. Yeah, I don't really like this card a whole lot. Let's delete those. Make it so it's just us and the boss. Let's play dump the traps. See what happens. Yeah, I didn't need that. Actually, it's something I can't get rid of without immediate regret. That was a misplay. Tagging for 25, that's not acceptable. Kill monsters when they're already at full health, sounds fine. Character will die. I think I'm just not going to place those. I don't need them to get more power. Alright. I did get a stun. Thank goodness. There's another thing back there. I didn't even see that. Alright, now we'll thin that out of the deck. So many contraptions. I have 10 contraptions. Oh man, that's a lot. There's not really much else I could do. I don't need simulacrum really. Play magic marker. Make grimoire, I guess. I could have done some more, but I didn't. It happens. Since it's not my turn to count it, that's great. That's fantastic. Oh man, that was... Okay, I hate the voice of this character here.
I love the smell of gunpowder in the morning. What time is it anyway?
Well, that's a great quote. Yeah, it's just what I wanted. Right, let's see. Tinker Starter artifact. At the start of your turn, draw one card if you have any cores. It's a good one. That's a solid one. Alright, Zerp for 3 screws. Influence Contraption. At the start of your turn, stun 2 monsters with attack intent and deal 8 damage to monsters with immunity. I don't think I've seen it with immunity. Gumption? Interesting. Weird name. 1 to add 3 screws, add 1 quick sword, and 1 capacitor to your hand. Quick sword's annoying. Capacitor, activate the first and last contraption once. That's... Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Good legendary. So you got Mr. Watchmaker. Come for your aid with style? Yeah. It's got Pinata, triple gear up, of course, Zaps, Whirligig. It's kind of like trying to be a more defensive Tinkerer, which I really don't think is good. Moralist. Bruja. It's probably gonna lose health. Each turn, once you lose 4 more HP during your turn, other heroes gain 1 HP each. Yeah, it's decent. Deal 2 damage to the monster that survives. Add 1 healing drops to your hand. Heal yourself for a random between 1 and 2 HP. Okay. 1 damage, plus 2 damage if your HP is below 80%. Interesting. Deal 5 damage if it kills the monster. Deal 5 splash damage in a radius. I want to cost 2 HP for that. And leeches cost 1 HP. Anoint costs 1 HP. 0 to gain 3 block. Lower the strength of a monster by 2 this turn. HP is below 30%. Ignore 1 HP. Loss paying for cards. So ignore at least 1 HP that's lost for each card. Or just lose it entirely. Interesting. Cool. Well, that was a good run. Good run. Got like a decent number of rewards. I was planning on doing multiple runs, but my friend's ready to hang out, so I'm gonna call it there. Thanks everyone for hanging out. It's good to see a bunch of good familiar faces, and even some new ones as well. It was nice to meet you, Casper. Hopefully you'll drop by again sometime. And as always, good to see you, William, Lorlock, Dragon Dan, and Cobalt Kraken. Oh, also GT, thanks for dropping by and started stream. If you guys want to see anything else, just subscribe, check my videos. That's mainly where my content comes from. And I'll see you all next time. There it is.